guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Brie, and in today's video we are doing my weekly spending plan for the week of March 1st till March 8th. So starting with the bills and fixed expenses, I'm going to be using my monthly layout here, my monthly calendar, to figure out the bills that are due this week. So starting with trash, so we have trash, and that is $146.63, that's due tomorrow. And then we have internet. Tomorrow is Monday, today is Sunday. Internet is $95, and that is due on Tuesday. And then we have our phone, that is due next Saturday, and that is $174.36. And I forgot mortgage. Mortgage is due today, but it won't go through until tomorrow. So mortgage is $4,467.43. And then we have Spotify. Spotify, I don't know what the final amount is going to be since the rate went up. But I'm going to assume that with tax, it's going to be 25. I'm gonna put on 25. And then on Sunday we have Hulu Live, that is due, and that is $74.04. Okay, so adding all this together, 146.63, 95, 174.36, 4,467.43, 25, 74.04. We have 4,000. So wait, no, that's not it. I forgot my daughter's tutoring, and funny how I forgot. It's literally on the calendar. So I have my daughter's tutoring, which is 40, and I have the house cleaners coming, and they are getting $220. Yeah. Okay, so $40 for tutoring, $220 for house cleaners, so that is $5,242.46 in bills and fixed expenses. And then moving on to savings, we have the college savings funds, which is $150. Then we have my e-fund, which is $200. So all this together, this is $350. Okay, and then next we are going to do my variable expenses, and the categories for my variable expenses are groceries. So for groceries, I'm going to do $300 for groceries. And then gas, I would do $100 for gas. And then eating out is $30. Family fun, I'm gonna do $20. And then miscellaneous school, I'm going to do $10. So adding all this together, we have 460. Yeah, 460 in variable expenses. And adding all this, our total for the week is going to be 6,000. Oh, you can see. Okay, here. 5,242.46 plus 350 plus 460, 6,052.46. And that is it for my first week of March. Most of my bills are usually due the first half of the month. So the first week we usually have tons of bills that we pay, and then because we are a month ahead, that works, best for us. And by the end of the second week, most of the bills are done. Typically, the only bill that is due later in the month is the water bill, because it's, you know, the due date is almost the end of the month. But yeah, so that is it for the spending plan. Now we are going to stuff my wallet. And I have my wallet here. I kind of also need to redo these envelopes, but right now I'm not in the mood of making new envelopes. Alright, groceries getting 300. Eventually, I think I'll have to make new envelopes, but I've been binge watching. I've been binge watching a lot of shows, and currently I've been binge watching Interview with the Vampire, and honestly, I am obsessed with Lestat, Vampire Lestat. I am obsessed with him. So there's a lot of episodes. I think I'm still on season 1. Yeah, I'm still on season 1. And I just finished watching season 4 of Bridgerton. I'm not gonna spoil anything, no spoiler. But it was really good. I don't like when Netflix, and I don't know if Amazon, I don't really watch Amazon, maybe I should, but I don't like when they split a season into two, into a part 1 and then a part 2. Like I watched F.I.R.E. in December on HBO Max, and I was actually glad that they were releasing one episode at a time. I felt very nostalgic because it reminded me of how TV used to be before Netflix, where you have to wait a whole week to for the next episode to come up, and I like that format. I don't like the format where there is like weeks. There's between part 1 and part 2 of season 4 of Bridgerton. I think there was like 2-3 weeks. I didn't like that because I already forgot what happened in part 1, so I had to go back, and then maybe I guess I could have just waited for the part 1 and part 2 to come out. But I prefer the old way of how TV, you know, series were being released like once a week, and that's why I liked F.I.R.E. a lot. Because, and also I'm a book reader, and I had read this book. Okay, I'm a smart book reader, and I read this years ago before even the adaptation, the whole thing, you know, happened, and so I had to go back and read the Game Changer series. And again, no spoiler, but I am excited for the 3rd book, and I know that Rachel Reed, she postponed the release date to like June or July of next year, which I'm okay with. I am a very patient person, and the series, the season 2, will not be released until spring of next year, which I'm also okay. I want them to do it right. And so rereading The Long Game, oh my god, I completely forgot how insane Shane was in the 2nd book. Like, oh my god, I love Shane so much. I love Ilya, but I love Shane. And after watching F.I.R.E., I got into Vampire, Interview with the Vampire, and Lestat remind me so much of Ilya. It's weird. If Lestat had a son, that would be Ilya. The way that man was crashing out by himself, like, honestly, yeah, I love that show. But anyway, so that's currently what I've been binge watching. So instead of, you know, creating and making new envelopes, I'm watching shows. And I'm glad that it's only 2 seasons, because I tried to watch, there's another show also that I found out kind of slightly late. I found out like 2 years ago, and I started watching it, and I got sucked into it. But There was so many seasons, so many episodes. Peaky Blinders is the one I'm talking about. And then when Helen McCoy, is that her name? Yeah. When she passed away, may she rest in peace. I did not have the courage to go back and watch that again and continue watching, because she passed away before I was able to finish watching the season, and I knew she was sick. But it's just so heartbreaking. Like, going back to watch Harry Potter, for example, you know, I will, if I have to, I will watch it. But if it's a beloved character, and I mean a beloved actor, and I know that people get old, people die, but watching them again, for me, is just heartbreaking. So Harry Potter, for example, I have a hard time going back to watch Harry Potter just because I know that the actor who played Severus Snape died, and he's been dead for like a long time. And but I just don't have the courage. I need to break this one. See, next time when I have school, I just need to do 2 10s instead of 20s, because now, do I have 2 10s here? There's 2 10s here. So yeah, but anyway, all that to say that I've been binge watching Interview with the Vampire, and that's my current obsession. And and I also I'm a book reader. I love reading fan fiction, and I love fan fiction. And if you don't know what fan fiction is, I don't know if you are missing out, if it's better that you don't know what fan fiction is. Maybe you're better out not knowing what fan fiction is, because it is dangerous. It is addictive. So after F.I.R.E, I went back to my fanfiction account. I've had my fanfiction account, and the fanfiction website that most people read on is called Archive of Our Own, AO3. I've had my archive of my account since TGIT. Thank God it's Friday. If you know, you know. I'm an older millennial, and thank God it's Thursday had us on a chokehold between Grey's Anatomy, Scandal, and How to Get Away with Murder. And I got sucked into Archive of Our Own from back then. So you can tell how long my account is. And once in a while, when a new TV show will pop, I will go back to it, like Lucifer. Lucifer had me on the chokehold. So when Lucifer was a thing, I was back on my fanfiction account again. And then, with kids going and stuff, you kind of don't have a lot of time. So once in a while, I get sucked back into my fanfiction account, and you don't want to look at my history. It's not. No. I think I'm telling you guys a little too much about me right now. And I don't know if it's embarrassing or not, but I am a sucker for fanfiction. I am a sucker for books, like smut. And right now, I'm trying to get. Right now, Hero Rivalry fanfictions has me on a chokehold. And if I go find fanfiction about vampire Lestat, there goes my life. Like, forget the kids. Forget that I have, duties. Forget I have work. If I can have, just like how Thank God It's Thursday had me on a chokehold, this is how this is going to be. I'm going to be like, yeah. So hopefully the authors of, I'm pretty sure there is fan fiction, there's a fandom for Lestat and Louis, and hopefully the authors are not as unhinged as the authors that are on Hero Rivalry, because some of these people, I don't know, like, and I love it. They are putting out materials every single day. There is not, yeah. But anyway, I think that's it. I think I'm done. I think I spoke too much. But about my little situation with the shows. And honestly, I don't want to get into Bridgerton fanfiction fandom because honestly, like yeah, I know there's a fandom for that, but I am going to try to stay away because I finished Bridgerton. I need to finish Vampire, Interview with the Vampire. I still need to watch Emily in Paris. I have not watched the last season yet, so I need to watch that. And I also need to watch Lincoln Lawyer. The new season is also out, so I need to watch that. And I also need to stay up to date with all the fanfictions that I have been reading. And then I want to read Rachel Reed's, she has I think the name of the book is Time to Shine. And I don't know how long it's been out for, but I know it's been out. So yes, I have a lot of reading to do. I have a lot of shows to watch, and I will find time to make new envelopes. But yeah, so that is it for this video, you guys. Thank you so much for always taking the time out of your day to come hang out with me. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to like, leave a comment below, subscribe if you like what you see on my channel, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Bye bye and happy savings.